So before Akuma, one of the strongest characters on Street Fighter universe, or even Bison, the sickiest fucker that you could find, there was Sagat. This bald guy that once ruled the Street Fighter world, also known as the Muay Thai Emperor, the Tiger King, the God of the Ring, the Glazing Ghost Christ. A man broken by pride, consumed by revenge, and ultimately saved by honor. My boy Sagat was born in Thailand, training Muay Thai since he was in the womb, making him a natural fighter. He got the strength, the discipline, and a very decent, nothing crazy, height of 7.5 foot tall. No wonder why he was undefeated for years. This fucker was a mountain. He eventually entered the first World Warrior tournament and became the final boss of the original Street Fighter 1. He was feared. Sagat was the wall no one could climb, until one kid showed up to humble my man's ego. This fight changed everything. Sagat faces a young unknown fighter, Ryu, that was about to kick his ass. Ryu is on the verge of defeat, about to fall when the blood armor do its thing. He got power up and lands a surprise Shoryuken with the power of the rider, leaving a massive scar on Sagat's chest. But even before that scar, Sagat had lost his right eye in a brutal fight against Go Hibiki that got killed by Sagat. Basically, he crashed out and kills Go, and his son Dan Hibiki is after him now. Sagat didn't just lose the match to Ryu, he lost his pride. The scar on his chest, it wasn't just physical, it cut into who he was. The Emperor had fallen, now he was just another man who lost. Sagat becomes upset with getting revenge on Ryu, so he joined Shadaloo, working under Bison. Not because he believed in Bison, but because it's, a shortcut to power. Train harder? Nah, I think I join a group of criminals with actual felonies and see if I can level up faster. Oh my god, I'm a genius! So as a result, Bison gives him the ability to throw those tiger shots that make him even deadlier. But Sagat starts seeing how corrupt Shadaloo really is. Who would have guessed? A criminal organization into brainwashing, manipulation and murder? I didn't see that coming. At the end of the day, he wanted strength, but not at the cost of his soul. He wasn't a maniac, he was just a warrior chasing closure. Sagat eventually left Shadaloo. We can say that this is like his redemption and self-discipline arc, so he stopped chasing Ryu with anger. Instead, he trained harder, not to beat Ryu out of hate, but to earn a rematch as equals. A character development to my bald guy. So over time, Sagat becomes more of a loner. He's no longer a villain but a neutral rival. He respects Ryu's discipline and wants to walk a similar path, one without hatred. During this time, Dan Hibiki finally met Sagat and demanded a fight to revenge his father. Sagat refused and gave him the opportunity to leave before he beat his ass. But Dan holds his ground and keep telling Sagat to square the fuck up. The fight started, punches were flying, and for a second Sagat loses his temper and goes all out, but realizes that he's not that man anymore. Defeated by the idea of taking another life, he surrendered and offered Dan his life to fulfill his revenge. But revenge is not what he wanted, but something no one could give him back, his father. This is where Sagat becomes more than just a boss character. He becomes the kind of character who doesn't chase victory at any cost, but values the journey. In Street Fighter 4, he's no longer evil, just a disciplined fighter. In Street Fighter 5, he's training alone in the mountains, waiting for the right time to face Ryu again. He mentors younger fighters and guards the path of Muay Thai. He now represents discipline, respect, and personal growth. He went from a vengeful warrior to a man in control of his spirit. He doesn't need to prove anything, not even to Ryu. Sagat's story shows that even the strongest can fall, but strength isn't just power, it's knowing when to let go of hate and grow beyond it. From Emperor to fallen rival to great warrior, Sagat is one of the Street Fighter's deepest characters and he still stands tall.